Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Abigail, the ultimate guru. With me is my co host, the world's only comedian, Bryden Proctor.
Hello.
You don't have to worry about a thing because we are here to help. Shut up. I'm trying to do my bit, I'm trying to do my part. And you are making fun of my voice. And you know what?
Do it.
It's funny that you're going more high pitched to make fun of my voice when everyone can hear that my voice is lower than yours.
Yeah,
You're doing the
man's
wrong
voice.
voice.
Hello, everybody. Hello, all those sweet listeners out there and here to help land. My name is Abby.
Exactly. That's what I sound.
You don't have
My
to worry
husband's
about
voice.
a thing, babies.
My husband will imitate my voice, and he goes like for
do
everything.
sound like that.
It's just
You do sound like that. You sound like a fucking asshole.
all right, everyone. We are gonna get right into our Dear Abby segment. Are you excited, Bryden? Are you super excited?
I'm excited that I actually had to post, like, hey, people send the things in, because you just kind of don't really do that anymore, because you're not good
I'm doing fine.
most
People,
aspects.
please send me Dear Abby's. You don't have to wait for me to post about it.
It's a little
Just
late.
send me Dear Abby's.
little
Okay.
late.
And also though, go on Twitter and tag Cobra Tate and tell him to come on here to help.
That would
We're big fans. We
am.
need
I
him on the
actually
show.
am. I am. Oh, I'm just gonna sit back and smile and smoke a cigar while he just
Yeah.
fucking destroys your ass.
No, we need him on the show.
He
So
should be
please,
yelling-
everyone.
He should be
tell
yelling
him
at
to come
me.
on the show.
He should be yelling at me. He's like, because I'm a man. He'd be like, listen, you're screwing up. What color is your Bugatti? And I'd be like, I don't have a Bugatti. I have a smart car, but I work really hard and like not really. I'm an alcoholic. And he's like, Insula. And then he just fucking rips Abby a new one. Because I'm
Yeah, I
just gonna
don't think
agree
he
with him.
drinks.
No, he's Muslim. He quit drinking.
He just traffics women now.
He does not. And maybe not anymore. I don't know. Jury's still out. We haven't heard. Okay.
Okay, yeah. The first time I ever heard of him was when he went on the Dick Show and confessed all of these crimes before
They're
he
not
even
crimes.
got popular.
They're not crimes. And if they are crimes, we need to change the law. Top G.
Well, we're not in Romania, so maybe Top G could figure that out.
Top
for
G
us.
rules, dude. Take.
Anyway, yeah, tell him that he needs to come on our podcast. We're huge fans. I would love to speak with him.
I actually am a huge fan. You're gonna just be a fucking total cunt to him.
I want him to come on and do the show format with us and see what happens.
Just
I
give
just want to see
advice?
how he would interact with us each, Like, don't you think that'd be fun? Like, I won't even like go at him except like in the show format going like I'm not just gonna bring him on to debate him. Like we'll argue about the topics.
I'm just gonna agree with. I'm just gonna be like, and we can let Andrew Tate take over. Ditto.
This is your show now, sir. We'll just send
Totally.
you all of the login info.
Totally agreed. Totally agreed, Mr. Tate. Can you get Tristan into the mix? He has custom clothes. He's fucking awesome. I love the Tate Bros.
I know you do.
They're the coolest, dude.
And that's why we're going to get them on the show. It'll
Get
be
them on
like
the
a
show.
birthday present for you.
That'd be great. I'd be like, I'm 36. I have nothing, Mr. Tate. What do I do? And he's like, I guess kill yourself. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Oh, look at my cool new Coach purse I bought. What are you doing? I'm like, I thought it was
You're
cool.
a what? You're a comedian?
That's not a job.
Okay. Dear Abby segment. Do. What is your favorite type of glue to eat?
Glue stick. It's like travel. You
Just
just
the
roll it
stick.
out. Yeah.
I like the classic Elmer's, in the bottle.
Too messy. No, you gotta get the glue stick. It comes out like a push
good.
pop or one of those Flintstones pops,
Yeah, it's been so like colorful. It smells fruity. It seems gayer.
What you remember they had? It's not colorful. There was the white, the blue, and then they did have the blue with glitter, but that was for girls.
There's a purple now. They're all purple.
Shit. Why are they all purple?
I don't know, but everyone I've bought in years has been purple.
Must be like a cheaper way then. I don't know. Maybe dead horses are purple. I have no fucking idea.
It's possible that when a horse dies, its insides just turn to purple.
There's a chance, I think. I don't think that's probably right,
This
but
is they've been bleaching it to get it white for years. It's actually horse blood is purple like a unicorn.
that might, yeah.
What part of the horse do they use to make the glue?
I thought the hooves, but I don't think they even do that anymore. Like, I don't think they use horses
Probably
anymore.
not. Yeah, it seems like people would think it's unethical. Maybe.
Oh yeah, all those people that just eat cheeseburgers and wear Nikes and yeah,
Well, you
definitely.
can't test things on animals or it's cruelty
They
now,
literally still do that.
Though obviously they still do, and everything that says cruelty free on the package,
Is
like you
not.
have like a shampoo. Well, they probably didn't test on animals. It's because the everything they used in it
Has
was
already been tested.
previously tested on it. So good job. Yeah, you
Yeah.
didn't create an all new substance that has never been tested on a rabbit before.
Yeah.
You did a good job.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's everything's a fucking lie. It's pretty bad. They're like, oh yeah, these are cage-free eggs. We just stuffed them all in a fucking closet on top of each other. No cages though.
not a cage.
It's just,
They're in a box, a cardboard
yeah.
box.
I mean, literally, it's fucking horrendous.
Dear Abby, why does fish that tastes too much like fish taste bad?
Because seafood's gross.
Yes, that would be the answer. Because fish tastes bad. The only good fish is the fish that doesn't taste like fish, and that's because fish is gross.
Yeah, like I had river trout recently, and that was pretty good.
It's fine. I think, in my opinion, it really just depends on like how fresh it is and how you prepared it.
Yeah.
That's really like, I mean, the type too to some extent, but like I've had lots of kinds of fish that were cooked the day that we caught them on the barbecue pit in foil, and they were wonderful and not very fishy. And I've had other people cook them, and it's disgusting.
This was a fancy restaurant, so I don't know, but it wasn't like a seafood restaurant, so I don't know how fresh it
Yeah,
was, but it was pretty good. I had a pretty good pork chop there.
there you go. See, Bryden's not a vegetarian
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah, I'm on a hiatus at least, but yeah, it's been been a couple months now, so
It was surprising to me because you've been a vegetarian the whole time I've known you.
yeah, yeah, over 10 years.
Long time. Okay, now the next question. Why do women wear leggings and spray bad perfume? I don't mean this necessarily physically.
to cover up the smell of their nasty pussies.
Into the air, which
Because
they know that
every woman
okay,
that wears leggings is a whore, is an absolute whore with disgusting vages, just used up, nasty, filthy, never watched Motel 6 meth puss. That's why. What have you? Abby, what do you say of that?
look, I just want to be comfortable. Okay? I just want to be comfortable in my clothes and in my body. And you just can't let me have it. I'm wearing leggings, okay? He knows I'm wearing leggings.
This is a whole to-do. It's a whole
Disgusting,
production. She just
horrible person.
gave me this whole fucking thing. She's like, I just started wearing leggings. It's like, okay, like I don't.
It's revelatory, okay?
Didn't who gives a shit? Like
Okay, let me
I think a
read this
normal
whole
fucking person for just one day. One day be a normal person.
One day.
It's not.
I'm trying.
It's not 1843.
It's not. You're right. It's not. That's true. It is not currently 1843. And I didn't know that. I had no idea. I don't know what year it is. Why would I need to know what year it is? I don't leave the house. I'm not allowed out of my cage. Why would I know what year it is?
Cage free Abby.
Cage-free Abby. You need to have like animal rights activists, like the ones that steal the monkeys, to come into my door.
Animal,
Free air.
Animal Liberation Front. Yeah, they're
I feel like if I hadn't had a baby very young, I might have
very
been
young.
one of those people.
Very young. 13.
But, it saved me from getting arrested for committing arson. So,
I don't think that you would have been a militant vegan activist.
I don't know. I just feel like I would have done something weird like that. Like an environmental activist or just something for fun, basically.
Sure.
I might even be Antifa.
That would be funny. We should just be Antifa,
Okay.
to be honest
We
with you. We
should
should
just
just be. Let's start our own Antifa chapter. That would rule. But we're like, no. We're the 1999 Antifa. We're against global trade. We're, like the Seattle riots. No, we're like that version, not the gender stuff. We're like the anti-global trade. They're like, that's racism. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I mean, kind of, yeah. I mean, looking back, that's your roots, buddy. I don't know. Fuck world trade. Fuck this day. Fuck America. Yeah. Leftover Crack. Great band.
I'm sorry. Okay, why do women wear leggings and spray bad perfume? I don't mean this necessarily physically, into the air, which they know that XYZ man will object to, then object to that complaint with a sir complaint. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what that means, and I am frightened and confused, and I need you to not do this.
No, I think what it means is like, why do bitches have like terrible fucking perfume? And that's because
But it's
they
very
don't.
specific. There's like objections upon objections.
Okay, he's definitely just talking about black women on the bus. Like, okay, that's who he's talking about. But that's because they have
Oh.
shitty fucking perfume. I wear a cologne every day. It's great. Erica got it for me. It's fucking great. I love it. But you don't just douse yourself in it. It's not Axe body spray in middle school. I'm not putting up my fucking Jinkos and dousing myself in that before I spike my hair, which were frosted tips, with your ball bearing necklace. And you're like, yeah, Korn's never going to not be cool. What a great band they are. I'm going to love them forever.
You should spike your hair.
I try to put it up into the thing, but it's falling down today.
It's all poofy.
Yeah, it's the whole point. It's supposed to be poofy, like kind of like Morrissey, not like the spikes with like the got to be glued fucking frosted tip spikes. Like
That's what I think you should be doing.
honestly, that would not be a bad idea. I could try to get gigs. No, I could do that. I could try to get gigs as like
It's like cyberpunk now.
Yeah, I'll only do like techno and trance from 1998, and just like try to do that whole thing because that was all the rage back in the rave of 1998. That would be great.
I feel like you could do it. You should do that.
I feel like
Take your Bop It toy, dance around with your frosted tips.
that honestly, if I saw somebody do that, I would definitely go. I just need like a 1998 DJ name.
Yeah.
Like,
well, what kind of names did they have?
Tiesto, but he's been around forever. DJ Happy Hardcore, but then that was a whole genre.
I think DJ Beer Belly is probably fine.
I like it.
Like a jolly little fellow.
Yeah.
Little fellow.
Okay, I get it. You're a giant, okay? I'm 5'6". I'm not even that short compared to internet men.
That's true. All internet men are 5'2".
It's insane. I've met a lot of them.
I don't know what's going on. Or they're like 6'6". Like what business does Tappy have being a skyscraper? That's ridiculous.
I don't know.
It's weird.
Well, it's funny.
Grotesque.
Back when I used to make like, videos and stuff when I first, like way back in the day before anybody met me or whatever, because I was so damn skinny, and I'm not now, I'm a fat piece of shit, but
yeah,
I was so damn skinny, people just assumed I was tall. Like they were like, oh, he must just be a tall, lanky fella. And I'm like, hello, how are ya? I am from the Lollipop Guild. They're like, what the fuck? Goddamn short. I didn't know they made suits that small. And I'm like, I got this from Chanel. Hey.
You go on a date with a girl, you just like pop up from under the table like a jump scare. Yeah. Like, I'm here. I've been here. Sorry you couldn't see me.
Yeah.
I need a booster seat.
Mm-hmm. Crazy. What do you do?
True stories.
Little guy, big personality, all right? Big personality. Big dreams.
Mm-hmm.
That's my problem. Dreams too big. Dreams too big. Can't reach them. Too short. That's my parents' problem.
Can't jump high enough.
I know I've talked about this on the show. I don't know why I believe this. When I was growing up, both of my parents, who are shorter than I am, told me, yeah, just one summer, you're just going to have a growth spurt.
Oh, no. It's not nice to give people false hope like that.
No, I mean, my brother is like probably 5'9", something like that. So like he's pretty short, but he's taller than me. And he's taller than everybody else.
5'9" is average height for a dude.
Yeah, but like he's he's a bit taller than me, like noticeably, and he's the only only one. He also has blue eyes, and the rest of us have like green and hazel and brown. So I don't know if my mom fucked the milkman or whatever, but kind of seems like it. But my grandfather on my mom's side was like 6'2" and had blue eyes and all of that.
Well, he probably just got those genes then. Genes
Yeah,
work in really weird ways, the way they'll come out.
I gotta buy some jeans though. I got an outfit I'm working
No,
on.
jeans are gross. I agree with you on jeans, by the way.
Yeah,
You hate jeans. I hate jeans. It's too hot.
I'm not a fan, but I got an outfit I'm working on, so and it requires denim. I gotta do it.
I think that we should all set our pants on fire. All blue jeans, Jeans just set them on fire. They're restrictive.
They are restrictive.
They're very restrictive. Like why were women burning their bras? We should be burning blue jeans. They're way more restrictive.
I like the idea of like it's like the 19 like late 60s or whatever, and then like Abby's a feminist like she is, and then she goes to one of these things, and then they're all burning her bras, and she's like, I don't have to wear one. And
I can burn my pants. Set them on fire right now. I don't even have to take them off.
she's like, I don't know. I'd love to go to a bra burning. It's just my situation and all. Um, Right.
Someone told me on Twitter. Oh my goodness, Mandy, she's being very sweet. She was telling me I should do like a Lara Croft cosplay thing, just joking about the shorts I got. But she caught herself real fast because she knows, and she's like, "Oh wait," like, I was like, "Yeah, that's not."
No. Sorry. It didn't work.
No. Dear Abby, why does that Bryden guy live in Florida if he hates living in Florida? I feel like we've gotten this same question from the same.
Probably. Erica grew up here and shit. So, because I'm a really nice fucking person. That's why.
He's so sweet. Can't you tell?
It was like 112 degrees today, and I'm in my fucking car, where like the air conditioner is kind of hit or miss. It's it's an old car. Cannot wait to upgrade. Cannot wait to just. But I mean, I gotta run it into the ground.
On doing that?
Well, I'm gonna run it into the ground first, though. Like, there's no reason to just be like, oh, I guess I'll get a new car. Like, it's not shoes. These are expensive, and it's
I mean,
fun.
I guess you could sell it if you don't run it into the ground.
Who am I going to sell a fucking beat up smart car
well,
to?
There was a well, I don't know about a beat up smart car actually, but just generally, the microchips for the cars were in pretty short supply for a couple of years there, so it's a big market right now. We have a car that we'll be able to sell for more than when we bought it like 5 years ago.
Well, that's not a great sign for the market, honestly. But
No.
no, I mean nobody's gonna fucking buy. I mean, I paid, and it had like 28,000 miles on it. I paid like $7,500 for the fucking thing. So.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's crazy cheap. And it's been, it's been a reliable car, but there's a lot of things I don't like about it. So I'm gonna run it into the fucking ground, and then I'm gonna get a new car when I have to, because I'm not eager to be like, debt, or like you gotta buy it all in cash, and then it's like, that was so much. I don't want to do that.
You should get an even smaller one, like get a clown car.
Well, I wanted a Fiat Coupe, but those are shitty cars. I'm thinking of RAV4. I'm really looking at these Audis, but Erica's right, I think, when she's like, don't get a fucking Audi. It's a dumb fucking car that's going to cause you trouble and be expensive and break. But I think I might still get an Audi.
Now, a lot of those cars are like that. It's like and I know someone who had BMWs, and it's like, okay, every 6 months you take it in for service. You have to go to a specific place, and it's $7,000 of stuff that needs to be done. It's like
fuck that.
You've had it for 2 years, and you've spent more on it fixing it than it costs. Like,
I probably spent close to, if not the exact amount on repairs for the smart car.
Well, you bought it cheap, I guess.
Yeah.
All I've ever had to do on a car is just tires and brake pads and batteries and like little things like that. That's it, really. I'm trying to think.
We
hit like a tire on the road So we had our neighbor like bolt the front end back on because like it was kind of messed up, but we didn't have to pay him for that. He just like, yeah, I got a thingy.
Guess
It's like,
guess where the battery for the smart car is?
where?
Under the passenger's floorboard.
Oh, that's weird. I
Yeah.
guess they're like saving space. I
Yeah,
don't know.
it's an extremely small car. It's frustrating as shit. The only good thing about the smart car is because, I got a passion for flashing. When I didn't have it, I used to close my eyes and imagine. Yay. Um, he was talking more about clothes, but, still. No, the only thing, it's a good, and it gets annoying. Anywhere you go, like, people were like, oh, neat, how are those? And I have to explain to them, terrible cars. Do not ever get them. But I was on a road trip from California to Ohio, and I stopped in dirt shit nowhere gas station in Texas. And this guy looked at me like I was driving a spaceship. Like he was slow to approach and was like,
Yeah.
what is that?
Yeah.
Then the other question people ask me all the time is that electric? And I'm like, no, it's not. They make electric ones. This is not one of them. Conversations all the time. But, what am I going to not have a car that's a conversation piece? Of course I am.
No, you could get like a bright yellow car next. That'll work.
Yeah, I'm going to like put a wrap or something on it if I get a RAV4. Like, just my face on it or some bullshit like that.
There you go.
Yeah, it's just something fun.
Oh, just put an advertisement for the podcast.
Yeah.
With your face on it. Just your face. Listen to Here to Help with the link.
QR codes.
Get one of those QR codes. Yeah, so people that walk in.
That would be.
Leave us a 5-star review on the back.
Yeah.
On Apple Podcasts. Patreon.com/Here to Help podcast. Look, I'm telling you, this is a good idea.
I'm telling you that we don't make enough money on the Patreon for me to afford a wrap on my car for that.
Yes, but we will after you put the wrap on the car.
I don't think that that's how people find podcasts at all. I
think that that's the future of how people will find this podcast because they're not finding it any other way.
That's true.
It's something, okay?
That would be a wild one. No, I think what I do, I just like, I turn it like put stripes on the side. It's just like the Hugo Boss stripe colors or something like that. That would.
I want to get like flames on my SUV.
There you go. You should. Right under the tires. That would be cool.
Okay. One more Dear Abby, I think. Dear Abby, what do I do when my guy friend is very clearly in love with me, but I'm not really interested in pursuing a romantic relationship with him, but want to keep the friendship? For added ridiculousness, he's my ex's best friend, and we were having some sexual escapades last year, but ended it amicably because neither of us wanted to pursue anything at that time.
No. There was no neither of us. It's you didn't want to. That's my resolution was going to be give him the worst blowjob he's ever had. Like just teeth and dry and all kinds of a nightmare and, squeeze his balls. Just make him wish he never whipped it out, right? But you've already
I feel like
done
she
it.
doesn't have to do that, yeah.
But, she's already done it. So now that idea's out the fucking window because he's not going to be like, what happened to you? Did you get worse? You'd be like, easy taught me. Like, what the, but, what the hell? You got to do something really weird, subtle and weird. Just stop wiping your nose. Like, just make sure, like, anytime you have a cold, just make sure snot.
Just let it drip.
Yeah. Just start making sure he sees you like eating your boogers. Like just something.
That's a good
like,
idea.
So fart in front of him. It's over.
Start wearing an eye patch.
Yeah. On your mouth, because then that's even more confusing.
I feel like you don't need to do much. You just have to tell him. I don't know what to do. You can't keep the friendship though. Really, what she wants is to keep the friendship.
Why can't you keep the friendship?
Pursuing, like, I don't, because he's in love with her and they've had sex before or done sexual stuff at least, and she wants to be friends, but not do those
strictly butt
things.
stuff. It was strictly butt stuff. No action.
I don't know that for a fact.
Strictly
Bryden.
butt
I could
thing.
ask, but I'll
They
ask.
did. They did ass to ass like the end of
No,
that
okay,
movie.
that's weird.
Requiem for a Dream. Oof, that's you don't watch that movie twice. That's a lot.
I've never seen it. I don't want to see it
Yeah,
now. I
it's
definitely don't want to.
you
But no,
should.
yeah, I
It's
don't know
rough.
that you could do like okay, so if he's in love with you, you're gonna have drama if you get another boyfriend, okay? You're gonna have drama if you don't like reciprocate the affection enough.
Not
It's gonna cause
necessarily.
you problems.
Not necessarily. Maybe he's
You don't think
mature
so?
enough. No, I mean I don't know this guy. Maybe he's not, but maybe he's mature enough he could deal with it.
Yeah, I mean, but then again, any future boyfriends are not going to be comfortable with you talking to him anyway, if they know. And you should probably
Maybe
tell them
also
because that's kind of a big deal.
you're also like not giving people. It depends on how old these people are.
20s, I think.
Oh yeah, no,
Like
you're
late
doomed.
20s.
Yeah, you probably do. It depends on how far like the time is from that. Because like I was my ex-wife, I was friends with one of her ex-boyfriends, but like they, were
But they were fine, and you were fine with that?
yeah. I mean, because
Okay,
it
yeah,
was like enough time had passed, and like he had a
yeah.
new girlfriend who I thought was cool and all that. We just hung out all the time. Wasn't that big of a deal.
Well, if he has a girlfriend already, I feel like that's even safer. Like, that's not a big deal. Like, they've clearly moved on from each other.
Yeah. I mean, because this was like her, like
Yeah.
they lost their virginity to each other and all that shit. But that was in like high school, and I met him when they were like 22, something like that. So like it'd have been 16 to I'm guessing on the age there. Maybe it was 18. I have no fucking idea. But enough time had passed. It wasn't that big of a deal to me, and
Yeah.
I was also
I feel like yeah.
confident enough. It just did not matter. Like
Yeah.
I
I feel like a lot of guys would not be okay with it. I don't know. I feel like it's possible to cause problems, but
mean,
I think you should just tell him what you said to us, but maybe with a couple more nice words in there.
No,
I don't know.
have him listen to this podcast, and this is the first way that he finds out that you think that he's ugly and gay.
I mean, if he's ugly and gay, you could just tell him he's ugly and gay.
Nah, I'm with you, bro. This girl's a bitch.
Okay, so here's what you do, okay? You plan a beautiful date, okay? You go on a picnic and you go for a hike and stuff, and then you go into the woods and you push him into a ravine and you don't have to worry about it anymore.
Where are these ravines at? And you just think everybody just has ravines? Every wood just has ravines?
I would assume so.
They don't. They don't. That's not how the country's made.
That's not how the country's made.
Nope. Some of it, most of it, where it's woods, it's just woods. Just miles of woods.
And no ravines.
No ravines.
What about caves? You could put him in a cave.
You're going to push him
with
into a
bear.
cave that's like, most caves don't have bears.
What?
They don't. Most caves don't
What do
have
they
bears.
have?
They just, stalactites, stalagmites,
Oh my goodness.
a lot of water.
This is really
Usually. It's musty.
You're hurting my feelings.
Never been in a cave?
No, I've never been in a cave.
Oh, I went in a cave. I went in a cave as a kid. In West Virginia, we had caves. And then I went on a field trip.
So there are caves in the woods, is what you're telling me. I was right.
I never said there weren't caves in the woods. I said not every woods has ravines.
Okay. I thought you. Okay.
Like if you push somebody into a cave, you know what happens? They're going to go, hey.
Well,
So
no,
why'd
that's
you
why the
push
bear.
me?
That's why the bear is important.
No, not every cave has bears.
Well, okay, find one with a bear.
How are you going to there's not maps
I
for
don't
that.
know.
And I'm pretty sure that most of them don't actually sleep in caves. They sleep in like these little like hollowed out things in the sides of mountains and shit.
Is that not what a cave is?
No, a cave is like you go in there and they got, the stalactites and stalagmites. I forget which is which, but the water makes like spikes on the ground and the ceiling and shit, right? Caves are really cool. I went as a kid on a field trip for school, and caves are really neat. And then they're always dripping stuff because there's so much water in there. They are. They're dripping water because it's like they've got, caves are going on in there, and they're like just thousands upon thousands of millions, supposedly. I don't believe that years old, and it's crazy. Caves are cool.
It's like bats.
I didn't see a bat, but I think bats are probably in there sometimes.
probably bats.
They're in the Batcave for sure. How did the like infrastructure of Gotham survive with the Batcave under it? Like, what was above
Yeah, that's
the
a good
Batcave?
question. There's not very much like in the way of supports.
Right, because
Like a mine would have. Like there's
Yeah.
nothing, there's no columns or anything.
Because like Bruce Manor was above the Batcave, but I guess like I mean he's Bruce Wayne, and I'm pretty sure they did like construction stuff. Like he's supposed to be like Donald Trump or whatever, right? I'll bet he had like stuff up because did he build he did build the Batcave, but he just was like, it's also just kind of a cave.
I think it was just there. Yeah, and then they put the stuff in there. I think the cave was already there.
I think it depends on which Batman we're looking at because I think Batman the Animated Series it was kind of more of a compound thing, which makes sense. But
yeah. I don't know. I mean, I also want to know, like, what this is very dumb stuff we're talking about right now. But you would think that the asylum would get better security at some point.
Yeah, Arkham's all kinds of fucked up.
It's just not. I don't think they're really thinking anything through there.
No, Arkham's fucking terrible. Arkham is the dumbest bullshit in the world.
I'm certainly not moving there anytime soon.
It's the DMV of fucking asylums. Like it's just like really bad. It's poorly operated.
Yeah. Okay, everyone, we're moving on to our Reddit advice segment. Hopefully we helped our listeners very much. Thank you for the Dear Abby questions. You could send us Dear Abby's or Dear Brydens anytime on Twitter or on Discord. Or, you should leave us some comments on the YouTube and give us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts.
Yeah, we need that. We need more of the reviews going on.
And we'll read it on air.
Yeah. Yeah, on that air out to nobody as we just fucking muse about the goddamn structural integrity of Wayne Manor.
We're having a bad time. Okay. We are moving on to Reddit. Do. Happy Mother's Day, everyone. We just had Mother's Day. Was it wonderful? Did you have a good Mother's Day? It seems like most...
Yeah, you're muted, so I don't really know what
How
the
long
hell.
have I been muted for?
Just a second, you were like, "Did you have a?" And then you just muted yourself.
I don't know how that happened.
I don't know. Maybe God shut you up because Mother's Day is stupid.
Happy Mother's Day, everyone. I hope you had a good Mother's Day. A lot of people on Reddit did not. That's basically what I was getting at.
Mother's
People had
gay.
a really rough time. It was really sad to read all the posts of women being like, my husband sucks and I hate him. The least he could do is do the dishes on Mother's Day, but he did not.
Good. Fellas, fuck them bitches.
That's how these men feel.
Yeah,
and then they're going to be real sad and cry about divorce rape in another year.
Divorce rape?
That's what they call it.
Oh.
Divorce rape, like when a woman gets half of the assets in a divorce, it's called divorce rape in the manosphere.
Oh, I just call it bullshit. But yeah, that's fine.
Did you think that they were like raping each other to divorce or something?
I mean, I didn't know. Like that's the that are words. It's strongly to
she was gonna like rape him and then leave.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what they do.
She might. She's pretty mad. But no. So I tried to sift through all of that and find some that are a little less tragic. I found some text messages from mothers on Mother's Day. Guess my Mother's Day card showed up a day late, and the texts say, I sincerely hope today was as sad, lonely, and empty for you as it has been for me. And then, got the card you sent. Love you too. It's just very cute. Yeah.
What? Okay, why do bitches think that they are entitled to so many days? Where is the...
What do you mean so many days?
Well, you got Mother's Day, you got Valentine's Day. Some people even did the Sweetest Day thing, which is just Valentine's again.
What's that?
It's like they made another holiday, like Hallmark did.
I've never heard of this. I think you're making it up.
No, they make cards for it and shit. It's called Sweetest Day, and it's just a different Valentine's Day. You got another one. I don't know why. I don't know how old it is. I don't believe you. Buddy, I will look it up right now.
You're lying. You don't need to.
Yeah, no, I do. It is October 21st. It is October 21st. When was it created?
Way too close to Halloween.
Yeah, I mean, it's for goth kids, I guess. And it was created in 1922, apparently. I only heard about it like 14 years ago, but it's awful. And the only reason I know about it is because of this obnoxious couple that were like, we don't celebrate Valentine's Day. We celebrate Sweetest Day.
That's weird.
It's like, yeah, and I shot him,
Yeah.
clearly that's what you have to do.
I mean,
So
obviously.
you got to kill those people. But yeah, so you get that. So that's 3 days. You get the whole fucking Pride Month because all women are lesbians. And then you
Do I
get,
get to claim the whole month?
yeah, and you get Black History Month because all women are. I think that Yoko Ono once said that women are of the world. No, that was John Lennon. But still, same thing. He did say that. He did say that.
It's true.
Yeah, I hate riding buses with you people. That's for sure. You ever tried to watch a movie with a woman? Holy shit. What's happening? Get off your phone. Erica gets on the I can't go to the movie theaters with Erica. She just gets on her phone. Do you know how fucking rude that is?
That is pretty rude. I don't deal with those things, but I usually will just decline a movie I don't want to watch too. Just like, no thanks. You can watch that. I'll go do something else. We'll watch what we both want to watch if we watch something.
Erica and I rarely watch stuff. The last thing we watched together was the Trump CNN town hall.
Oh.
That's
very romantic.
Well, we both like the Trumpster,
Yeah.
We got different tastes. Like right now, sure she's whipped up a new 90A fiance, and I don't fucking. We're gonna watch that. They don't have the big fat white lady with the black guy anymore. That he's from like Kenya or some shit like that, Nigeria, some bullshit like that. And she showed up with all this Trump stuff and was like, "I got you all of this," and it was amazing. It was amazing.
I never watch reality stuff at all, but I could see the appeal. I caught, I walked into my mother-in-law's house when she was watching Real Housewives before. They were just screaming at each other, like clawing each other with their nails and stuff, and like it was very loud. I could see why it would be entertaining.
Yeah,
but I don't seek it out.
I only do it when I stream it. What's the deal with Meredith? I think it was, or whatever. It was this Australian game show. It was a dating show. And all these guys are competing for Meredith, I think was her name. Love and affection and all of this. Well, here's the twist.
Okay.
It was a skinwalker.
Oh, and they didn't tell them?
No, not till the end. Yeah, that show got sued.
Yeah. Yeah. They should be sued. That's not okay.
No, that poor guy's face at the end. It was pretty incredible.
Oh, I won! Here's your prize.
Yeah, and that was the whole thing about. What's funny is very early on, one of the guys that got eliminated almost immediately when they were all hanging out, he called it. And he was like, "I think that's a dude." And
yeah, I feel like if you got close, you would be able to tell.
To be fair, pretty passable.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty good. They all had a good laugh. That poor guy. I just can't imagine. They made out and all this stuff.
One. Oh, that's horrific.
It's all on YouTube. I'll have to figure it out. I think it's Meredith. But it's what's the deal with something? I watched the whole thing on stream a couple years ago.
They called it "What's the Deal with Meredith?"
I think it was something like that.
That's hilarious as a name, because it's not like what flavor of love, It's like, what's the deal with this? Like, there's a mystery. That's incredible. See, I can see why these things would be entertaining.
There's something about Miriam. That's what it is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's truly incredible. There's 2 reality shows that absolutely people should watch. One is What's the Deal? There's Something About Miriam, and then the other one is The Specials. The Specials is a 2-season reality show about a house. It's British, I think. About a house that they all share. It's just like a assisted living type of thing. Everyone has Down syndrome.
Oh.
It's amazing.
Why is that stuff allowed? Like, I feel
they're
like...
They're old. They're older shows.
Okay.
Like
yeah, I just feel like that would not fly right now.
Fuck no. Not a chance.
Like, when I was a kid, sure. There was a bunch of weird stuff going on when I was a kid.
I've streamed all of those, both of those shows there. It's fucking amazing. There's also one called The Littles, and it's all about these women that they're just midgets, and they're
I'll
just
watch that.
they're
I
trying
really
to.
love the little people. They're
Yeah,
so funny.
yeah. I shouldn't say midget. They're little people, but yeah, it's like them trying to find love and all of that. It's really funny. And then there's
Mhm.
another one. I can't remember the name. They're all just super fat, and they're trying to find love. It's really great.
Yeah. I remember there was something I watched. If I don't know, if it was like a documentary or like an hour special or something about. There was this little person woman, and her husband was too, but their daughter was a normal person, and
Okay,
it was just
well,
about like having the no.
let's
Oh,
maybe
is
not
that
say normal person.
tall, normal
Average height.
height,
Yeah.
average height. I mean, she could have been short, like normal person short for all I know. Like
Well,
the contrast there. I don't know. But it
yeah.
was so funny because she's like, they're at the grocery store and the daughter's like getting stuff off the shelf and
Yeah.
stuff. And people are just staring at them. And I'm like, this should not. Why are you letting these people film? Like how much money are they giving you?
I fucking not enough, but still a
Not
ton.
enough. It should be more, is all I'm saying.
No, I'm firmly against paying reality TV stars a lot of money at all.
Well, just the little people. Just the little ones.
I mean, how much can
And
their
maybe the
pants
Down
cost?
syndrome ones.
No, the specials fucking rules. That's not really exploitative at all. They're all having a load of fun. People with Down syndrome are just like fucking awesome. Like I wish
They're
I could
very
just
happy
be. Yeah,
people.
I wish I could just be that fucking happy. Like that was the most fucking crazy thing I saw. I don't even know why they were there, but there was this person. I don't remember if it was a dude or a chick, but with Down syndrome testifying in front of Congress, uh,
Mm-hmm.
just talking about like, and this is statistically true, I guess. Parents with a kid with Down syndrome report higher levels of happiness. Like they're just little angels.
Really?
Yeah, they're just little
Well,
angels
I
that get
guess
dumped in our laps.
it's gonna depend on like the level of disability
Yeah,
though,
yeah. Some of
also,
them.
because it's like the higher functioning. Because it's the same thing. Like you have a higher functioning autistic child versus one that's like literally nonverbal and makes animal noises and drags their butt on the ground. Like it's probably a huge
Yeah,
like
because
variance there.
there's three different types of Down syndrome. I don't know them all. One of them is just mosaic Down syndrome, and that one's just like when they want somebody to play somebody with Down syndrome in a movie, they are exactly like us, except they just look like they just have to look
It's
for
just the
it.
face.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
is I think probably the worst kind, because then you just people assume, and you're like, actually, I'm an accountant, you know, like
Oh no.
like
Well then I guess man, yeah.
Because listen, I got an ugly mug. I just don't want to look retarded. I dress retarded. I purposely look retarded. I don't want to fucking, just look retarded. Like, that sucks.
Yep. They do seem happy though.
I
They seem to
mean,
be just like nice
just to
people.
be happy for one fucking second in my life would be
It's not for us. We don't get to have that.
just
Even in our dreams, it's
no,
hell.
just nuggets of joy that I mean, like, it's kind of like, every time you see one at the supermarket, you're like, hey, buddy. You're just like, I will give him a hug. Let me
Yeah,
buy him
honestly,
this.
why not?
Let me buy him those Skittles he's eyeing over there. Like,
We're really terrible.
yeah.
People.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely horrendous pieces of shit for sure.
We deserve the hell. I keep waking up with these nosebleeds, and I just think I probably deserve this.
I hope it's that your husband just comes in there in the middle of the night,
It just hits me.
just hits you a little bit, and he's just like
I
immediately
wake
hits
up
the
just
floor.
like, oh.
Just prone position. He just rolls under the bed, and he's like, "This fucking bitch burned the fucking bean burritos again." I hope
It's
that's
possible. It's certainly possible. I mean, and I wouldn't know.
just takes little screwdrivers and just scrapes the inside of your nose, and you're just like, fucking cunt.
That sounds very painful. Okay, I don't want to talk about this anymore. We were supposed to be talking about moms.
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
We're like out of time.
We got 15 minutes. We're derailing the show again.
We are. Okay, but I did want to talk basically about well, you know what? All of this is boring. All of this is boring. None of this is good. This is the problem, okay? What I wanted to find on Reddit today is like, yeah, my mother-in-law was jealous that my husband was doing stuff for me on Mother's Day instead of her, so I punched her in the nose. Like, there was nothing. There was nothing good. It's just so depressing, and I want to know,
I don't think it's depressing.
why are men like this?
Read the one that's quote unquote depressing, which is actually just a bitch being a bitch.
Okay. Let me get to it. Mother's Day sucks. I get that some women enjoy Mother's Day, but I do not look forward to it. For me, it's just another day of dishes, housework, and going above and beyond for everyone and my spouse who can't help with anything. I am 39 weeks pregnant and have 3 other kids. So, 39
Slut.
weeks is a week before she's gonna probably give birth. Just so you know, Bryden. She
Okay.
is literally about to pop. She could go into labor right now.
Okay, and if she did, I'll bet he would take her to the hospital.
Yeah, and then sit his ass down on a chair.
What is he supposed to do? Give birth to the kid?
I don't know. I don't know. Talk to her. Keep her mind occupied, not sleep in a freaking chair.
I swear to God, if Erica fucking was like in labor, I'd drive her over there, drop her off, and then go, all right, call me when, you think it's going to happen. I'll head back over. I got work to do. I got shit to do. And I'd come back and do the podcast or some shit.
My husband was playing Doom when I was in labor with my
That's
first,
awesome.
and I'm like, freaking, I'm in so much pain, like just crying my
How-
eyes out, like, oh, just make it stop. And he's just on a laptop playing Doom.
How
And
can
his
he
mom's
help?
sitting next to him, watching him play Doom.
What? How could he have helped? Do you think that he could have
I
stopped
don't know.
you?
I don't know. You know what didn't help at all, though, was my father-in-law. You can't eat when you're in labor. They won't let you because the chance of a C-section, you could aspirate while they're operating on you. That's why you're not supposed to eat for like however long before surgery. So if you have an emergency C-section, that's a chance. Like anyway, it's a problem. So you're not supposed to eat when you're in labor. Okay. So my father-in-law brings donuts.
That rules. I was
All
just going to
kinds
say,
of
I would
treats,
eat donuts.
and I haven't eaten in so long, and I'm in intense pain because this is not natural labor. This is Pitocin labor, where they jack up the hormone that causes the contractions. So there's no breaks in between, and you're just in an extreme pain. And I was being stupid. I was like, I'm not going to get the epidural. I could do this without the epidural.
That's your fault.
And
That's
I
your fault.
did, but it was a mistake. Okay, but anyway, so it's just like you smell the food, and my husband's playing Doom, and I'm just like. And then I got them to give me some sort of drug, I don't know, that knocked me out so I could rest. And but it made me not be able to feel that I was breathing. So
Sure.
every time I would go to drift off to sleep, I would be convinced that I'm about to die because I haven't felt myself breathing for so long. So I would jolt awake like, but it was a sedative, so I couldn't wake up all the way. So I would just fall right back in. It was literally like that for 2 hours straight till it wore off because it wears off quick, the specific one. And it's just like for 2 hours. That's what I was doing. And I couldn't talk. I couldn't open my eyes because it was a sedative.
That sounds awesome. I don't know. Have
That
you
was-
never done ketamine or like done?
No! Dude, I was just
That sounds
in terror.
sweet.
And the whole time, no one knows this is the hell I'm going through because I can't make a peep. I
So
can't
you-
move and I can't talk. And he's playing Doom and he has no idea.
Okay,
No
so
idea.
there you go. So he had no fucking idea. So your complaints are no
He was
longer
playing
valid.
Doom before and after, too,
What's,
though.
what's he
Okay.
supposed to do? It's not like it's not like
No,
it's not
hold
like-
my
no,
hand.
it's not like she was popping out and he was just like, "Oh, hold on, let me finish this level." I got to find the key. Like that's not what happened. You
No.
just it's
My- yeah.
horrible that you're lying like this.
I'm
Publicly.
not lying. I'm not lying.
You're publicly
But we were
lying.
very young, and that was the first baby.
I don't know. I'm gonna tell you. I
went wrong.
this whole thing. What's he supposed to do? Just stand there for 2 hours looking at you, going.
2 hours? 2 hours.
You said
You
2
think
hours.
Labor takes. Oh yeah. When I was sedated. Okay,
Yeah.
but I said he was playing Doom.
Dude's not
the
that
whole
long of a game. He was probably playing other games too. He might have
Yeah,
he
that's
might
fair.
have booted up the second one. You know.
He's probably playing Quake.
Yeah, he's probably just
Unreal Tournament.
just RuneScaping it up. Not
little
even
bit of
doing
Deus
anything.
Ex one. Like,
Just fucking upping acrobat, jumping from roof to roof, just in RuneScape. Fucking Facebook Farmville, just like, I don't know. This bitch is taking forever.
anyway, let me get back to this. I would have loved the day off today from housework and cooking and kitchen duties. I actually specifically said, don't spend money on me. Just let me check out of all household duties for the day so I can enjoy the kids. So far, husband slept in till 10 a.m. I made breakfast, cleaned up breakfast, made lunch, cleaned up lunch, and took the kids to the park. Also suffering massive Braxton Hicks all day. Braxton Hicks are just like practice contractions. Like you're not in labor, but you're contracting.
Oh, okay.
Um, like it just kind of happens every once in a while, especially if like you sweep the house or like you wear yourself out or something.
And what are contractions like? I mean, it's just like cramps or what?
So your uterus has expanded to take up like all that space
Yeah.
that you, right? Like all that surface area. It's the uterus contracting very, very tightly, and it gets stronger and stronger and stronger as labor goes on, and the breaks in between get shorter and shorter and shorter
Yeah, I
and
know
shorter
that.
until it's like on top of each other. So it's like I can't really explain it to you because you don't have a uterus, but it's not like your abdomen cramping or your stomach hurting. It's like an internal organ that the whole thing is like like I don't know how to explain it. It's just you would have to feel it. And
Okay.
no
I
like
mean,
labor simulation thing would be able to show you because that's just making your muscles cramp. Like that's a completely different feeling.
okay. So it's like if my stomach decided like it was gonna grow a bunch.
Well, okay. So have you ever had like kidney stones?
No. I'm sure
Okay.
they're right around the corner, but no.
They're
I've
just like
got
eight. I don't know.
I mean I've had ulcers. I've got one now.
I've
That's
never had an ulcer. I don't
oh,
know
they're
what that
brutal.
feels like.
I'm dealing with that
Okay.
shit now. It's pretty bad. Wake you
Okay.
up pain. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, well, you can't sleep through the contractions, that's for sure. It's pretty even early on. But but a Braxton Hicks is like a contraction for when you're in labor, but it's not as strong and it doesn't hurt as much.
Sure.
And sometimes it doesn't hurt at all. It's just like weird like pressure and like flexing feeling. With maybe a slight bit of pain. Anyway, it's very hard to explain because it's just you would have to feel it
And
kind of
also you're
thing.
just
Like
bad at explaining stuff.
I am bad at explaining things too. Also suffering massive Braxton Hicks all day. Just here to vent, I guess. Also, this is the tip of the iceberg to what our relationship has been, and I want better. Biding my time till baby is out. It's just really sad because first of all, you're gonna be a single mom of 4 with a
Yeah,
new
okay.
baby. Like you're gonna find better. But second, that's very depressing to me.
She's not.
Second of all, what?
She's not doing that. This is
You
pregnant
don't think
bitch.
she's gonna leave? Oh
No,
well.
this is pregnant bitch hormonal fucking ranting. I guarantee when he finally got up or whatever, it's like she's not gonna do update. Actually, he ordered me a big old 50 rose bouquet and all of this shit. And
Well, yeah, but
like
that's not what she asked for.
that's he probably cooked dinner or something like that, and it doesn't matter. Like I would almost guarantee this is just pregnant bitch hormonal
Okay, so
ranting.
what about okay, so I went through a lot of them and I didn't screenshot very many. This one was shorter, is why I took it as an example of the sad ones. But there were I mean I read like 20 posts today and half of them detailed the entire day written like the next morning after it happened and he never did any of that. And one of them their husband caught her like crying in the kitchen that he just didn't do anything except say happy Mother's Day basically and like she really wanted to
What are we
just
supposed to
have
do?
like
What are we supposed to do
some
when you cry? It's awkward. It's either
okay, but he
men have
yelled
two
at her.
men have two
He
reactions.
yelled at her.
Men have two reactions. That's one of them. Men have two reactions to crying: anger or horniness. Okay, it depends on the
That's
circumstance.
retarded.
I don't know.
That's
how to tell you.
true, but it's retarded.
I'm telling you, we're all like
I
this.
believe you.
We're all like this.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is you people are horrible.
I don't know what to tell you. You know how we are, and yet here you are. Okay,
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing here.
like,
honestly,
like, dude.
like I don't know. Like, okay, I just think that it doesn't matter if you think it's a dumb holiday or if it doesn't matter
It's
to
made up.
you.
Okay.
If you know that it matters to your wife and her feelings are valid. And if all she wants you to do is be the one to clean that day. And like another post was, my husband kept telling me to sit down over and over and over every time I tried to clean something, but he never cleaned any of it. So the next morning I got up and all the food from dinner was still on the table and no one had done any dishes or swept the crumbs off the floor. He literally
Dude's
didn't
raw.
do like, and it's like stuff like this. It's like all these women are asking you for is one, a lot of them were asking for like a specific thing, and he just like gave her a card instead of like
That's
she
not
wants
how
a
we think.
$5 bouquet of flowers, and he wouldn't go get her flowers even. Like literally, she wanted grocery store flowers. Like it's not that hard.
Well,
You
you
hurt
get
her
to
feelings by not doing it, and that matters. And these
No.
other women, they would just want him to be the one to like clean up after meals and cook the meals and maybe do some laundry that day, like the stuff she would normally do, so she doesn't have to do it, but she also doesn't have to do it tomorrow, like on top of her tomorrow duties. Like that's the kind of stuff they're asking for.
No.
Okay.
That's garbage. You know what I'm gonna do on Erica's birthday? I'm gonna go to Vegas. All right. Like
Without her or with her?
Oh, without her.
She's in the background right now. She had just walked into the room.
Yeah.
She's throwing things at him. I know you can't see it. It's not a visual podcast, but she started throwing shit at him.
No, this whole idea like, oh, Mother's Day. Oh, you know what dads get for Father's Day? A tie every year, no matter what their job is.
No. Let me tell you what my husband gets for Father's Day.
Wait. Hey, don't get graphic. It is a family-friendly podcast. Tell us what the kids give him, not you.
Okay. Well, no, I'm just kidding. Okay, so meerschaum pipes. Meerschaum is a special material that's good for smoking tobacco out of. Was 1 year, and like little cigarette filter things like that were made of meerschaum was 1 year. This year for Father's Day, what we're gonna do is he has a budget for like tasting whiskey at a nice whiskey bar. Like he's gonna go in and get like flights and stuff, and he's given himself a budget because
Are you giving him a budget with his money that he pays for the cars?
No. What happened was that I was gonna buy him tickets for like a tasting event to like learn about whiskey tasting and stuff, but he feels like he already knows like the basics that they would probably teach in like a 2-hour class. And
it's a class,
like a more advanced one. Yeah,
that's gay.
but they taste the whiskey in the like they're drinking the whole time, like they're tasting it.
Why the fuck would I want anybody to tell me what whiskey tastes like?
Well, I told him that I thought about doing that, but I didn't think it was really the right thing to do. But I know that he wanted to like go and taste some nice whiskeys.
This guy has a spreadsheet.
So this is what we settled on.
This guy has a spreadsheet for his liquor cabinet. I trust him to taste whiskey. I think he's fine.
Yeah. I don't even know what he's talking about when he talks about it. He's got like 10 different flavor notes he's jotted down in his notebook for the whiskey.
No, that's just nerdy.
Like, I don't know that I taste any of that.
No, that shit's nerdy. But I'm telling you, we'd have a wonderful time with some fucking whiskey and cigars.
I think so too. But anyway, so he's gonna have like hundreds of dollars budget for whiskey tasting, so he could try like the nice ones.
Oh, where did that hundreds of dollars come from?
He made it. That's beside the point.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's beside the point. What am I supposed to do? Where am I going to get money? These people that listen to this show aren't giving me any money. They're not giving me enough anyway. Like, what am I supposed to do? Where do I get the money?
So here's the thing. So like, what you get for Mother's Day is something, and then what he gets for Father's Day is something he already earned. Yeah. That's fucking wild, huh? That's fucking wild.
I can't win. I can't freaking win.
Yeah, I know you can't. And it's because I'm on the other side of this fucking ring, motherfucker. Women deserve less.
Well, I didn't get less because what happened for me on Mother's Day, because my husband decided, you know what? My wife does deserve presents. After years of being like, Hallmark holidays, blah, 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 blah. Recently, he started getting me. I got Halloween presents last year. He did a complete 180 like a year ago.
Yeah, it's almost.
And anyway,
it's almost like you guys
he
aren't
started
in your
making
early
more money.
20s. Yeah,
he started making more money, and I was like, oh, he wasn't just being an asshole. He just refused to tell me his reasoning for some odd reason. Like, I don't know, but whatever.
It's not an odd reason. That's insane.
No, I'm not. Okay, he should have told me. Well,
He
I'm
should
not
have
saying
told
his
you. He
reason.
should have told
No,
you.
listen.
We're 23
his
and we
reason
have a
is
1,000
not.
kids.
That's not okay. It wasn't that he's not buying me. He wasn't buying me expensive presents. It's that I didn't even get the $5 flower bouquet from Kroger's.
I fucking buy Erica flowers all the goddamn time.
Anyway, but I literally just found out the other day that he was just in the mindset of like, okay, it's not much, but it does add up if we do every holiday, so we don't need to do these dumb ones. But the thing is, at the time, I thought he was just didn't care.
I hope he cuts your
at
ass
all.
off. I hope he cuts your ass off again so much.
Look, what I'm trying to say. Okay, anyway, none of this fucking matters. I'm trying to get to a point, and I don't know what it is anymore. But I was talking about my Mother's Day. Is that I went and I bought the new Zelda game, and then when I got home, my husband had already made me a cocktail, which it was purple. He used creme de violet to make it purple, and because it's my favorite
lavender?
color. Creme de violet is a specific.
I've never
liqueur
even heard of that
thing.
shit. Yeah.
It's just purple and it tastes very like herby and floral.
Because I mean, there's no way violet doesn't taste like any. Like, I've never eaten the flower though. But go ahead.
I'm not sure what all's in it, honestly, but that's what it's called. It's probably just called that because of the color, but it's like a dark purple color. And anyway, what was I getting at?
I hope he's peeing in
and
those
then
drinks.
I really doubt. That
I hope
he
he's
did that.
just
But
pee-
anyway,
putting
he
a
had a
little
drink
pee
waiting
in
for
it.
me, and then he also watched the kids a bunch so I could take a log bath and stuff. Like my husband did stuff. He was nice. He was sweet. And he got me a bunch of presents. He got me more Lululemon leggings,
Ah, Lululemon.
and he got me like a fancy Japanese rice cooker
There you go.
that was like expensive. It's like a nice model and some nice rice.
Don't call them rice cookers though.
in it.
They hate that. That's a slur. Like it's weird. There's not many kitchen appliances that are also slurs, but yeah. That one is. That is one
No,
of them.
she's got room and board covered.
Well, now
for
that
a
I
while.
think now that I think of it, probably don't say oven in certain situations either. That one really gets you get the Kanye treatment with that. So yeah, that's probably not good either.
Anyway, okay. So if your wife cares about these things, then you should care about her feelings surrounding it. And if you have a reason for not even wanting to touch the holiday at all, maybe explain it to her instead of just not speaking to her all day.
I don't know. I think Mother's Day is fucking gay.
That's fine.
Like I don't like. I'm sorry. You bitches get too many goddamn holidays. Like women are the only people that have ever told me
You
birthday
get Father's
month.
Day? Well, you don't get Father's Day.
Well, I
Fathers
get
get Father's Day.
What day is there for? Oh, well, Christmas is for me.
Christmas is only for Bryden.
I love Christmas more than anybody. I
Maybe.
want to get one of those big inflatable Santas to put up this year. I'm really excited about it. I want
Like
to
a
get
really like one that's like as big as the house.
well, not that big.
Those
but
are cool.
I've got like a front yard I could put an inflatable Santa in, so I think I'm gonna do it.
You should.
Over at Costco, they're like fucking $300 or some shit. I don't care. They got the light in
Yeah,
them.
but you'll have it for every year if you take care of it.
Yeah.
So.
And then, I live on a street that people don't really come down though, so that stinks. But, I want to get, the big old Santa and get,
Santa. I like Halloween.
Halloween's fine, I guess, but like, it's a little edgelord for me. I grew up in the time where people were like, Jack Skeleton hoodies. I'm like, get out of here. I like Christmas.
Nightmare Before Christmas is a good movie.
It's a good movie because it's Christmas. I like the mayor.
It is a Christmas.
His face.
He's so cool.
I like him.
I like Tim Burton a lot. Okay, like none of this is relevant to anything.
No, we
also,
haven't
we're
really
out
done
of
the show.
time
We
for
are.
today, and I don't know what to tell you guys other than you need to go to Twitter. Go to Octo Abbey with an I, okay? At Octo Abbey, and send me more Dear Abbeys. I want more Dear Abbeys than I know what to do with. Pretty please. Thank you.
Well, the British kid sent you some, and you don't read them. He told me.
Yeah, I don't read his. Why would I? I mean, he could send me a good one, and I still wouldn't read it.
He's grown on me at
Like-
this point. The fact that he's still.
Oh, you
listening-
like him now?
Yeah, I like him now. I like him now. I've done a 180 on him.
That's a big turnaround. Long-time listeners will know.
I like the British kid now. I hated him at first. Now I like him. I like him. And then
Invite him on the show then.
No, he could totally come on. And I thought
Oh
it was.
shoot! Now he's gonna take that, and he's coming. He's gonna be on the show
That's
now.
fine. I don't give a shit. He'll probably be annoying as shit. He's like 20 something. He's fucking irritating. But I like him now. And then I thought it was funny. Arpad. So, yeah, everybody knows about the Bry Dogs. You know.
They did not attack me, by the way. You
That's
said Bry
bullshit.
Dogs attack like 10 times last week
Bry
over
Dogs.
both the episodes, and nobody attacked me.
Bry
Someone
Dogs.
said Bry Dogs attack,
That was
but
Arpad.
no one attacked me.
Yeah, Bry Dogs. What the hell? You're supposed to attack. Come on, man.
They
Attack.
like me more than they like you.
Oh, that's not
what I
true.
think.
Nobody
I think
listens
they
to this.
secretly, they won't admit it, but I think that all your Bry Dogs like me. Okay, they think I'm great.
Well, he came up with the nomenclature abages.
Abbages? I kind of like it. Bry Dogs and abbages. All right.
I lost it. So that was great.
It's so bad.
Bry Dogs and abages.
Maybe we should do a poll on that. Think of a couple different names for the Abbey. We could do. Don't some people?
No, it's abages.
Okay, abbages. Fine. Fine. No, you know what? No, I'm the host. I can decide.
Are you
It's
though?
my people.
I'm the puppet
All right.
master, dude.
They're abbages.
Master of puppets, I'm fucking super gay.
I would like all of my abbages to please go to patreon.com/here to help podcast and subscribe for as little as $1. Those episodes are released on Mondays. Get in touch with me to join our Discord server if you'd like. Bryden, do you want to plug anything here?
I'm gonna be doing a bunch of fucking DJ stuff on this channel on YouTube over the weekend, and I think because a buddy of mine sending me a new video card, which fucking rules. Thank you for that. Might be doing a bit of VR stuff here now that I can have a more powerful video card. The one I have now already does some VR stuff, but it's not the best. It's kind of choppy sometimes. This one, it's gonna rule. And I gotta find a bunch of games with ray tracing in it and ooh and all at that. And I'll be like, the light's different. Look, it's all different and weird. You know.
Right.
So a lot of gaming stuff coming up, but always the DJ stuff.
All right, everyone. Thank you for listening and have a great week. Secure in the knowledge that we are with you and we are the only ones you can trust are here to help.